My name is Wairimu Manyara. I'm the East African Community Youth Ambassador, Kenya. I think generally when it comes to speaking about data protection in the East African region, it's important to note several things, right? I think it's been a long time coming, the process of having an integrated data protection policy. And I think it's important, first of all, from the implementation perspective, and I think because I'm a lawyer, I'm able to see it on the end of how are we able to interpret a lot of these policies and what impact do they have specifically on the ease of business, right? So you'll find, like, as a lawyer in Kenya, I have to sometimes look at the law in Uganda and Tanzania because there's a lot of either collaborative efforts or a lot of branches generally within this region, and hence you'd have to be able to know. So it would, one, increase the ease of business and facilitate the ease of business to have this integrated regional policy. But in terms of what maybe innovative ideas or solutions we can be able to have, maybe again, coming from Kenya, which is the jurisdiction that I'm most familiar with in terms of their data protection regulation, I think we have quite an elaborate system. And I think for countries in the East African community that are still developing their data protection regulation and mechanisms, it's very important for us to be able to cross-pollinate, right, and to learn from each other. This is, first of all, coming at a very opportune time, I think, in light of the AfCFTA coming up in Africa right now. And there's currently the protocol on digital trade for the AfCFTA. So I think it's important for the East African community in developing this policy, one, to be able to tap into the AfCFTA to increase the community in general, or the East African region in general, to increase our intra-African trade broadly. Because I think even in the element as we're aspiring to build our collaboration within East Africa, there's still a lot of African integration that needs to happen. So I think we need to tap into that element of the AfCFTA.